Welcome, seekers. You have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricardo Guillart, and today I bring you another Pick a Card Tarot reading. This one is special. I know I say that a lot, but man, this one is special. Today we will try and answer the question, who will you marry? And we are going to go into great detail. We are going to talk about their personality. We're going to talk about their career and what they do. We're also going to talk about appearances, and I wanted to introduce these little cards that I made. Very interesting. It's essentially, I'm going to throw at least 6 of these, and it's just going to go into detail about, their appearance. I know that you guys would appreciate that. I've gotten some comments where you would like that. Also, we're going to talk about, number 4, their values, their shadow side of their personality. Also, how will you meet? And when will you meet? Now, for the when will you meet, I'm going to go ahead and get creative. I'm going to throw a dice. And this dice goes up to 11. But for each number, it's going to indicate months. So if you get 10, it's going to be 10 months. Hopefully not that far. 3 is going to be 3 months. If you get the max, which is 11, we'll throw again, just in case there's more months. But that's going to be towards the end. And then I'm also going to throw more cards. We're going to try and figure out their sign. I'll throw 3 of these since there's just so many of you guys watching. We're going to throw 3. All right. So, as you guys probably already know, the process is very simple. In front of you, you have 4 groups. You have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. You have 4 stones. Please take a moment and pick the group that calls to you first. If multiple groups call to you, then watch them. Go ahead and fast forward to those as well. The timestamps are going to be in the description as well as in the comment section. Okay, welcome, group number 1. Now, your first oracle card is Oracle. Now, this oracle is talking to us about their personality, who they are. And what I'm getting from this, the message of the oracle is to wait for important information. So what I am getting from this is that the person that you are going to marry, they are very patient people. There also is a level of spirituality. They understand that in order for things to come together, you must be patient. There is a time for everything. So very nice card to get. Now let's go ahead and throw more cards. This is the second oracle. Let's try and get a little more understanding of their personality. Okay. All right. So we have 2 very powerful cards here. We have woman holding a coin and the thinking woman. So very feminine energies here. If you're a man, this woman is definitely intelligent. Also has, she's very resourceful. But this could very well, of course, be a man. And the good thing about it being a man is that they're very in touch with their feminine side, and that is something that I feel is going to be very important. There is a great deal of intelligence from them. These people are the kind of people that like to read. They like to expand their horizons. They're thinkers. They definitely see what other people don't. They're very transformational. Also, with the woman holding a coin, they're able to take this knowledge that they've gained from books, from life, and they're able to apply it in the world, and they're able to fix problems and be of value, and they're able to generate a great amount of wealth from this. And when we have the oracle right in the middle, and what this tells me is that they are healers. They're people who can look at a situation for what it is and be of complete value. And let's go ahead and put more cards around this one. Let's talk about their career. Let's see what they are doing. I'm going to throw some tarot for this one. Well, this is a very hardworking person, very, very hardworking. They strive very, very much, and they, at the end of the day, I'm getting the feeling that this job that they have really, really takes a lot out of them. But it does help them. There's this help that they're offering people, and they feel that lending that help to that person fills their cup as well. And it is exhaustive work. I do see with this Ten of Wands, it is something that is tiring. What they're doing. I do also see that they're in some kind of leadership position. Maybe this is a supervisor, just someone that's surrounded by a team, or they're managing a team. They have a lot of different people around them. There's these let's see. There's this team from what I'm seeing, and it's exhausting because when you have a team of people, when you're a supervisor, it can get out of hand because there's just so many different personalities that you're having to deal with. So it can get pretty stressful, and I do see that they are in some kind of leadership role here. Now, let's talk about appearance. This one's interesting. As I told you guys, I'm going to be using these cards that I made, just little small cards. I'm going to throw 6. Let's go ahead and get an idea of their appearance. All right, so the first one is, if it wants to, straight hair. All right, straight hair. Let's do the second one. Second one is hazel eyes. All right. Let's go ahead, pull another one. Darker skin. Okay. So brown eyes. This one is obviously for, multiple people. This is a reading for a lot of different people. So hazel eyes, brown eyes. Let's do one more. Square face. All right. Quite a looker here. Interesting. All right. So let's talk about what are their values. What are their values? And for this, I'm going to go ahead and pull more tarot. Okay. So this person is someone that is definitely looking to advance in life through hard work, dedication. They understand that in order to manifest greatness, they must put in the work. And also, this is a person who understands that to each his own. So this is a person who can see different sides, open-minded, understands. This is someone who essentially has everything together and is in forward. I get this forward-moving energy. You have this knight holding a cup on his sword. Everything is perfect in his world. Also, this is someone who believes in having a lot of fun. They believe that one of the worst things that you can do in life is to just be this boring person and, maybe just be too judgmental. So this is definitely an open-minded person. This is someone who values fun, community, and they're definitely set on this course of prosperity for themselves and prosperity for the people around them. With this three of cups, I'm seeing that they care more about other people than they do almost themselves. And when I say that, I mean they're willing to give of themselves. So there's this reciprocity with them. There's this give and take, which is why they get so much out of their career. They're getting this out of their career because they feel like they're giving and they're taking, and they feel that the people that they're working with, they're fair. They like what they do. So very, very strong energy coming through here with this person. Now, let's talk about the shadow side. This one is a topic that not a lot of people like to talk about, but I like to include it in the reading because I think it's important. So let's talk about their shadow side. Oh, wow. Card just came flying out. Okay, so this card definitely wanted to be seen. Okay. All right. Now, there's a bit of wildness here. As you can see, this card flew out, and it flew out in a very dynamic way. These cards fell on the floor. So what I'm getting with this energy, and it's reversed. So what I'm getting with this energy is that they're a bit, I'm trying to use the right word for this, but they don't like spending money. They like to save money. And it could be a problem because you need sometimes it's important to maybe spend a little in order to get that experience, that fun. And I do see that they love to have fun. They're people that love to have fun and party. This is their value system. Maybe they're the type of people that can create that energy, and maybe they feel that that's enough, that they can bring happiness to people. But it is leading to this bit of stinginess with money. And I do see that they have money. They have money, and they understand that saving is extremely important, but it's almost like it's become this obsession. Like, I want to save, 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 save. There's no time to spend money. No time. And it comes from this place of fear. There's this fear that if they spend the money that they have, then something terrible is going to happen. And then bad times are going to come. And then when they do come, we're not going to be prepared. And then it's going to be a whole host of other problems. So I get this feeling that they just don't want to let go of what they have. They're very secure. And I do see that they have a good amount of money. They are represented by this coins a king. So definitely someone with resources. But they just don't want to let it go, and it could be a problem. It could definitely be a problem. It stems from this insecurity that perhaps the money's just going to disappear, and bad times are going to come. So there's a lot of fear with them when it comes to this money, a lot of anxiety. But really that's the only thing I'm seeing here. And it is something that I think that they're going to get over. I think that their union with you will be very beneficial for them. They're seeking for this rest. As you can see here, this night he's resting. He's tired of thinking, worrying. He just wants to rest. And this is his mind right now, but in the complete opposite. He's just not right now in a very resting state. He's so just in panic. Maybe even with everything that's going on, it's definitely testing people. It's testing people's mental ability. And their ability to cope with the world and everything that's happening. And there's so much lack right now in the world that I've come to that conclusion sometimes too. It's like we need to save as much as we can because look at what's happening, right? And I'm getting the feeling that this person right now is going through a bit of a very shocked state. They are shocked by what's happening, and it's leading to this inability to spend, to give a little more so that they can get a little back. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, let's talk about how will you meet. This is interesting. So let's go ahead and throw more tarot for this one. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Before we do that, I want to throw a unicorn card. I love these cards. And let's see. Abundance. Okay. So, how will you meet? The first card we have here is abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. Wow. Very nice, very nice, very nice. The reason it's nice is because what I'm seeing with this unicorn is you don't have to worry, right? Sometimes we worry, oh my God, am I going to be in the right place when they're there? You don't have to worry. This union is meant to be. It's coming. There's this just air of abundance. There's this angelic force pulling you forward, and you don't have to worry. I do feel that you're going to meet them in a very celebratory state. So maybe at a party, somewhere where, there's people having fun. There's this attitude of abundance. We're all happy, we're all sharing, we're all giving a little more. So that's what I'm getting with this. Now let's go ahead and throw a tarot to get a better understanding. Okay, here we are. Okay, so what I'm seeing with these three cards here, and we have the Hanged Man, we also have the Nine of Pentacles, and then we also have the Justice card. What I am seeing with these three cards on when you guys are going to meet, I'm getting this feeling that it's going to be at a time when everything is going to be great in your life. There's definitely going to be this air of prosperity. Everything is going to be precisely how it needs to be. Everything is going to click. You're going to feel like, bam, I'm knocking it out of the ballpark every time. Boom, 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 boom. I'm forward moving. Everything is going great, and there's this abundance energy, and it's funny because the unicorn card you got was abundance. So there's also this entrepreneurial energy here. So perhaps you guys are going to come together, maybe a collab, or just you guys are going to meet in this exciting new project that you guys are going to maybe come across. Maybe you'll see their work, they'll see maybe your work. If you're maybe some kind of public figure, if you're in the public's eye, they're definitely going to notice you, and you're going to notice them, because you're both going to give each other this understanding of abundance. Like, you have wealth, I have wealth, you're intelligent, I'm intelligent, you're resourceful, I'm resourceful, let's get married. Right? So there's kind of that magic when I see these cards here. Now let's go ahead and talk about, when will you meet, right? And for that, I've got a dice. So let's go ahead and throw this dice. Every time I throw this dice, I get excited. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. 10 months. All right. So 10 months. Now, I don't know. I felt like the air left some of you people. The air just came out of some of you guys and gals. But there's a lot going on in the world, right? There's this, we're pretty much paused. Even though now everything is kind of opening back up, we're just at a standstill almost. You get that feeling. So 10 months makes sense to me. And it also, I do see here with the Hanged Man, I do see here with the Oracle, wait for important information. Definitely patience is going to pay off here. So there's a process that's taking place. There's definitely forward moving momentum. Everything is moving in the right direction. You guys will meet. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. But there's this wait for everything to be perfect. There's this understanding of patience. Now, for the final one, we are going to talk about the sign, their horoscope sign. I'm going to throw three. There's just so many people watching that I want to throw three so that everyone can kind of get a better understanding. So let's go ahead and pick number 1, number 2, and number 3. All right, let's see what these are. Ooh. Okay. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and a Virgo. All right, I am a Virgo sun and a Virgo moon, so love Virgos. All right, and that is all I have for you guys. I hope that I was able to help you. I hope I was able to give you as much information as I possibly could. Please subscribe, seekers. I will be creating new content very soon for you, seekers. If you like any of the tarot decks and oracle cards that you see before you, there is an Amazon affiliate link at the bottom of the page in the description that will provide me with a small commission at no cost to you. It just helps me buy the tools necessary to continue to grow, to expand the channel. Please give me a like, that helps a lot. And finally, If you're interested in your own personal reading, then please click the description below once again for the website link, which is tarotmagician.org. Thank you, seekers, once again, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day or night. Bye-bye. Okay, group number 2, welcome. Your very first oracle card for their personality of who you're going to marry is the Shield Maiden. All right, make plans and focus. So, the person you are going to marry is someone who's extremely analytical. They question everything, they make plans, they definitely try and put their attention into things that just are prosperous for them, and they do have a vision. I'm getting kind of a Virgo energy here. Now let's go ahead and put more cards around this one to get a better understanding of this person's personality. Oh boy. Oh boy. This person is extremely intelligent. Not only that, but they have this kind of angelic force almost. These people are magical people, okay? Magical. A blossoming abundance together with the third chakra. We have make plans and focus. This is someone who is being guided, who's almost being helped by this kind of angelic energy. They're warriors. That's what I'm getting. The angels. Anytime I think of an archangel, I think of a warrior. I think of someone that can truly step up and be of complete value to anyone and anything. So there's this abundance with them, and it comes from their mind. They're very intelligent people, and they're able to orchestrate a plan and follow it to the T. They don't let life come in and just rock them, right? They have a plan for that. It's like even with what we're going through now in the world, this is the kind of person that said, I saw that coming. You know, Bill Gates had a talk a few years back. Yeah, I was preparing for that. You people didn't. Too bad for you. That's the energy that I'm getting with this. This is someone who who sees a little further than other people, and it's led to this abundance. You know, they're able to make wise decision. It's led to wise investments. You know, don't be surprised if they'll tell you, oh, you lost money during the pandemic. Yeah, well, I made money. Yeah, I was prepared for that. So this is the kind of person this energy that I'm getting. Very interesting. Now let's talk about their career, what they do, and for this I'm going to throw some tarot. These guys are entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs or talkers. So this is someone who is in the public's eye. These people, they make money in ways that you wouldn't even believe. Like, you know, I'm seeing maybe a content creator, someone who or maybe a podcast. I do see someone talking a lot. So their voice is very powerful. People listen to this person, and they give advice in the financial field. So I see here this Page of Pentacles reverse. What it's telling us is that they help people figure out money problems. Very analytical. So, you know, this could be someone in finance. So someone who helps other people figure out their money issues. But, you know, I'm getting this sense that they're more than just people that help with finance. They're definitely involved in many different things. They've taken this skill and they've been able to expand in many areas, right? So, you know, they're creators or podcasters. They have an e-commerce store. Everything is just integrated, right? I get the feeling that that's what this person is doing. Now, let's talk about their appearance. Now, I made these cards. I told you before, if I can get them. Sorry. Give me a moment here. All right, here they are. So, let's go ahead and throw some cards. Card number 1. Got card number 2. Card number 3. 4. 5. And 6. All right, let's reveal these. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, blonde hair for some of you. Hazel eyes for some of you. Strong. Yes, strong. Average height. Wavy hair. Short hair. So for some of you wavy, some of you short. We're back to blonde hair. So very interesting. Very interesting there. Now let's talk about a subject that a lot of people don't like to talk about. Let's talk about their shadow side. Let's talk about this person's shadow side and how you can help them. I'm going to throw more tarot for this one. Shadow side of this person. Shadow side. Okay. These people, they're all about money. Now, that's not a bad thing, right? You want money, you want abundance, right? You want entrepreneurship, you want success, and I see that this person is very successful. But they are workaholics. They work a lot. They're constantly working. They're constantly thinking of what they can do next, what they can bring into the world, what can they manifest, what project is next. I can't stop. I will not stop. I have to move forward in this profession. I have to reach the end because you know what? I'm going to be successful doing it. I am the magician. Now the problem with that energy is that it leads to these negative emotions in the family life. You have the Two of Cups reversed. You have this Ten of Cups reversed. So, the family is suffering, right? The family will suffer for this. The relationship is going to suffer. You're going to feel like you're not loved. You're going to feel like they love their business more than they love you. And that's not the case. That is not the case. The problem is that this is their shadow side. They're workaholics. They're just moving forward. They want this abundance. They want everything that's beautiful in life. They want this cornucopia of beauty, right? They're intelligent people. They're entrepreneurs. I can see that this person has battled through many different things. They've read many different books. They know what they need to do to be successful. So they're moving forward. Then they're not stopping. Okay, they are not stopping. So it's gonna fall on you to remind them, hey. You have a wife, by the way, and or you have a husband, by the way, and let's go ahead and take care of each other. Let's nourish this relationship. Let's put some of that fire that you have for your profession into this relationship so we can make it work and we can be even more happy, right? So that's a glimpse of their shadow side. Now, let's talk about how you guys are going to meet. This one is exciting. And for this, I want to put more tarot, pull more tarot. Okay. All right. So it looks like you guys are going to meet in some kind of work setting. So it's going to be, and it makes a lot of sense because this person is definitely all about work. So you might find them on social media more than likely. You're going to run into something that they've maybe created. You're going to be really, really, I guess, fascinated by this, and you're going to want more. You're going to see their value. You're going to immediately say, man, this person is intelligent. Man, look at what they're doing. This is great. And you're going to be drawn to that, and you're going to definitely come out of some shell that you're in. I get the feeling that it's hard for you to communicate your feelings, and perhaps it's this way because of past pain, or perhaps you're just shy. But anyways, it will be definitely an admiration of their work. You're going to see it and you're going to be like, wow, that's so cool. You might reach out, you might say, hey, that's cool. And then they'll reach out and they'll say, hey, thanks. And then, it'll go from there. But definitely that's what I see here with this Seven of Pentacles. That's what I see. Now, let's talk about when will you meet. And for this, I have something very exciting, the dice. So as I said before, this dice has up to 11. If we get to 11, if we roll an 11, we'll roll again. Could be that it's longer, but each number will pretty much means it's 1 month. So let's go ahead and roll this Dice. Every time I roll this dice, I get this casino feeling. 4. All right. So that is 4 months. Not bad. Wish it were sooner, but with everything that's going on, it makes perfect sense, right? So 4 months is going to be when you will meet them. And finally, I want to reveal to you guys their horoscope. Now, since there's so many people watching this, I'm going to throw 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. So here we go. Let's go ahead. This is the first horoscope sign. Second and third. You guys requested this, you see. You guys told me that you would really appreciate if I revealed their horoscope sign. So I made these cards for you guys. All right, so we have Aries for the first one. We have Capricorn for the second one. And we have Sagittarius, Sag, for the third. Alrighty. And there we have it. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, Seekers. I will be creating new content very soon for you, Seekers. And if you like any of the tarot decks that you see before you, there is an Amazon affiliate link at the bottom of the page that will provide me with a small commission at no cost to you. It helps me buy the tools necessary to be able to grow, expand the channel. Please also give me a like, that helps a lot. And finally, if you're interested in your own personal reading, then please check the description below once again. The website link is tarotmagician.org. It's in the description. Thank you, group number 2. Thank you, Seekers, for all the love that you've given me. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day or night. Okay, group number 3, welcome. Your very first oracle card that tells us a little about the personality of the person that you will marry is the High Priest. The High Priest comes to us with a message: intend and create. So right off the bat, what I'm seeing with this person that you're going to marry is someone who is in control of their home. It's in control of their space, their mind. They have this sense of tradition. Tradition is important to this person. Very, very, very wise energy. They're far-reaching. They can see things that other people can't. Very powerful energy. Now let's go ahead and throw more oracle cards to get a better understanding of their personality. Okay. Okay. Okay, so, the temple path just came out along with indecision, and we have the High Priest. This person is extremely, extremely spiritual. And it's not only spiritual, I'm getting kind of this church atmosphere, this temple atmosphere, where people come to worship, and this person is in charge of that worship. So that's the feeling that I'm getting. We're not even in the career part yet, but that's immediately the feeling that I'm getting. They help people find direction in life, right? So they help people, whoever comes to them, they're able to tell them, listen, this is the direction that you need to take. And the reason I know it is because, well, I've been through life. I've seen struggle. I've seen pain. And based on what you're telling me, this is the right course of action for you. So, someone that gives advice, someone who is in the public's eye, they come to them in order to gain guidance and understanding. So that's why the temple path is presenting itself, this High Priest, right? Now, let's go ahead and talk or get a little more understanding about their career. And for this, I am going to use tarot. Okay, so this is a person that their job is to bring happiness to people. Their job is to bring happiness to people. They're bringing happiness by ending conflict. So if there's any conflict in someone's life, they come to them in order for them to try and help them through it. As you can see, these people, the person that you're going to marry is someone who works diligently. They take a lot of care in their work. and they like to give this happiness, this joy, this contentment to people. They are conflict resolvers. They resolve conflict. That is what they do for a living. Now, let's talk about their values. Okay, we already have a lot of information here just with the high priest, the temple path, and indecision. But let's talk a little bit about their values. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and throw more tarot. Okay. So, what I am seeing here is these people are definitely involved in everything that has to do with the world. This is not a judgmental person. This is someone who understands everything and anything. Every experience is an experience of pure bliss to this person. So there really is nothing that you can tell them. We have here the devil. We also have the Queen of Cups, and then we also have this Ten of Swords energy. So this is someone who is very open-minded. They're open-minded to anything and everything of life. They're not going to judge people. They're not going to tell you that is wrong, this is wrong. They are going to try and give you the best possible advice that fits what it is that's best for you. So very wise. I'm seeing someone with a lot of wisdom. I'm definitely some ancient wisdom to this person. Higher knowledge, secrets revealed is what I'm getting with this person. So very powerful energy. Very, very powerful energy. Now, let's talk about something that no one likes to talk about, the shadow side, right? This person is great, but we all have shadows. So let's try and reveal what these shadows are, and perhaps how you can help them once you do marry them overcome these shadows. For this, I'm going to use more tarot. Okay, shadow side, shadow side, shadow side. Boy, oh boy, okay. All right, so this high priest, they have given a lot of themselves to people. They've given an incredible amount of themselves to people. What happens when you do that? You get depleted. You get depleted. And sometimes when you give too much of yourself, you forget to take care of yourself. And what ends up happening is you end up having these moments of maybe self-exploration where you just want to shut out the world, shut people out, go off into far off places. And the fact that they're this person that people come to for advice, there's this sense of, I can't let them know what I'm thinking. I can't let them know that I'm going through something. I can't let them know that even though there's just beauty around me, I'm kind of feeling a little bit incomplete. Perhaps there's something missing, and I need to take care of myself. But they don't say this. They don't reveal this to themselves. Their thinking is, I need to take care of my people first. I need to come to the temple path where my people are and guide them with this indecision. I need to be able to give them direction. And I'm the high priest. I need to intend and create. I'm here. So I need to give this sunshine. I need to give this light to these people. And sometimes, we all need to recharge. We need that light. We need to love ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves first, and then we can take care of everyone else. This person that you're going to marry, sometimes, even though they're very wise, intelligent, just wonderful people, they forget that sometimes, and it can cause some maybe feelings of boredom, feelings of just not being enough for more people, and just this feeling of dread. That's what I'm seeing. That's the word I was looking for. This feeling of dread sometimes. So that is the shadow side. Now let's talk about something exciting. When will you meet? And this one is going to be with a dice. So each Each number represents 1 month. If we roll an 11, we'll roll again, because it could very well signify that it's longer than the 11 months. So let's go ahead and roll the dice. Here we go. All right, 3 months. You are going to meet this person in 3 months, or you're going to marry them in 3 months. Well, not marry, but you're going to meet them in 3 months. So very interesting. There's many things going on in the world now, so 3 months definitely seems like a fair amount, but it could be less than that. Now, how will you meet is the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about. How, and for that, I'm going to throw more tarot. Boy, we got 2 suns. You're going to meet this person outside. You're going to meet this person outside, and it's going to be inevitable. It could very well be that you guys are going to be teammates in some kind of project, and you guys are going to find each other in this way. You're going to work together. It's going to be, from what I'm seeing with the Princess of Wands, it'll be a project. So it could very well be in a work setting. If this high priest is in this temple, you might very well be a part of this temple yourself, or this group, and you're already working together with them, or you'll start to maybe work more with them, and that's going to cause you guys to come together in the most beautiful way. So very interesting there. Now, another thing that you guys wanted me to do is talk about their appearance. So for this, I made my own cards, little cutouts, and I'm going to pull 6, and we're going to try and find out what their appearance is. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at these. First one is dimples. Second one, brown hair. All right. For some of you, black hair. All right. Maybe they have a dye. Square face. All right. And then finally, blonde hair. Boy, oh boy, this person changes hair like the weather. So it's strange. For some of you, we have blonde hair. For some of you, we have black hair. And for some of you, we have brown hair. So that's interesting. But let's go ahead and also try and find out what their sign is. I'm going to, since there's so many people watching this, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3. This is their horoscope sign. Okay, we have Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. All right. Very interesting there. Very interesting there. This is a very special person. Okay, I'm very impressed with this person. And boy, I hope that your union brings you guys just the best of things. And I want to thank everyone for subscribing. Please subscribe. I will be creating new content very soon for you seekers. If you like any of the tarot decks or oracle cards that you see before you, there is an Amazon affiliate link at the bottom of the page, and it will provide me a small commission at no cost to you. It just helps me buy the tools necessary to expand the channel, to grow. And please give me a like. That helps a lot. And finally, if you're interested in your own personal reading, then please check the description below once again for the website link, which is tarotmagician.org. That is down below in the description. Thank you, seekers. Thank you for all the love you've given me. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, group number 4, welcome. Your first oracle card for the personality of the person that you will marry is the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action is the message of this Shaolin Master. Very powerful. So immediately what I'm seeing here with the Shaolin Master is definitely someone that is in control, someone that's ready to fight for whatever it is that they want. This is a person that is involved in everything. They've mastered many things, and they are patient, they're graceful, they understand when to act, when to just hold their tongue. So these are people that have been through some experience. Let's go ahead and put more oracle cards around this one to get a better understanding of their personality. Okay, so rest and rejuvenation and the world. Man, these are nice cards to get together with this Shaolin master. What I'm seeing here is that this person has been able to master so many things, and they've been successful in so much that they're in a position where they can just relax. They can take the beautiful, beautiful flowers in. They can enjoy the rain. They can afford to travel to another country to see birds. This is that kind of energy that I'm getting with this person. Travel. I'm seeing that this person has just so much going on that they can go ahead and take a month or 2 months or 3 months or a year off so that they can travel the world. This is someone who is involved cybernetically. This is someone who is in the public's eye. So definitely a master, a jack of all trades. That is what I am seeing. Graceful in every way. Very powerful energy. Let's go ahead and talk about their career. I'm interested. Okay, this person that can travel the world and rest all they want. I need that job. So let's go ahead and find out what their career is. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and throw some tarot. Okay, boy, oh boy. This person is very successful financially. Very successful financially. This is a warrior. So I see investments. They've made some investments in their lives, and it's paying out. It's paying dividends in a big way. I do see that there is some money coming from other people. So I'm getting the sense that maybe a second generation wealth. Definitely money coming in from other areas. This wealth that they've obtained from their family or friends or people, they've been able to take that money and convert it into more money. So they understand value, they understand wealth. And this is what's giving them the ability to travel the world, rest and rejuvenation. We don't have any stresses around here. I'm not going to go ahead and do a 9 to 5. Come on, people. I'm a master. So I get that feeling, a feeling of abundance. A feeling of just always having what they need. There's no lack here, which is why they can expand, they can travel, they can grow, they can just do whatever they want, really. They can do and move anywhere. As you can see with this Knight of Swords, they are moving. This is the horse of movement, going forward, attacking. They're very wise. They've been through experiences, and they're in a position. They're in this kind of place in their lives where they're saying the only way that I can continue to grow is to take this money that I already have or made, and just travel the world and see how the world truly is. Get a feeling of what people are doing in other places, and then maybe I can even invest even more, grow even more financially, grow as a person. I see that they're not interested in money though. They're interested in experiences. That's what they're interested in. This is the master. They're graceful and they know what to do. They know how to stay out of trouble. They know how to get into trouble when they need to in the right way. So definitely someone that has complete control and dominion of their lives. Now, let's talk about their appearance. This is something that I've noticed with other tarot readers. They do this, and I've always thought, man, that's kind of fun. So what I did was I created my own cards, and you people have also, you seekers have asked me to provide more information, to give more. So let's go ahead and pull 6 cards, and let's see what their appearance is. I think I pulled more than 6, but whatever. All right, let's see. Okay, first card. Short hair. Square face. Amber eyes. Ooh. Heart-shaped face. So for some of you, the heart-shaped face, birthmark. And then, of course, we're back to square one. So, interesting. Now, let's talk about something that no one likes to talk about. Let's talk about their shadow side. So this is a wonderful person, okay? They have money, wealth, they're able to travel, possibly second generation. I mean, awesome. But everyone has a shadow side. Every single person has a shadow side. Let's go ahead and try to unveil what the shadow side is for this person that you're going to marry. Shadow side, shadow side, shadow side, shadow side. Okay. So, their shadow side is they feel incomplete. They have money. They have anything that they really want. They have the world at their fingertips. This has led them to feel incomplete. It's like, okay, I have money, I have everything. So what's my incentive in life? What do I have to strive for? What do I do now? How can I go ahead and just, do something new? I mean, every day it's just the same thing. I travel here, I travel there, I meet people, it's fun. Everyone, it's so kind to me because I have money and I tip, but I need more. I need something that's going to give me a more. It's represented, this person is represented by this King of Coins, and this is them. This is them and their prosperous nature. But it is leading to problems. It's leading them to just feel this kind of lackluster, just this feeling of, man, I've just been through so much. I've seen so much. I'm bored. I don't know. I need something new. I need something to incentivize me. I need something new. That's why we get the world. Even though we have the world here in their personality, we have the world reversed in what is their shadow side. So what this tells me is that they've grown weary, or they will grow weary of this travel. And once they've seen and experienced everything that there is, what more, right? What more? And I honestly feel, seekers, that what more is you. It's you, right? It's you. You're going to bring some joy. You're going to bring some contentment. You're going to bring something new. You're going to bring some magic, some fire. You're going to go ahead and tell them, oh, you're bored of the world? Don't worry, honey. You're not going to get bored of me. That's the attitude that you're going to bring. At least that's what I feel. And it's going to help this person. Man, this is very interesting because this shadow side is, it's manageable. The other ones were a little bit more serious, but this is more manageable. So I'm happy for that. Now, let's talk about what are their values? What is this person's values? And for that, I'm going to throw more tarot. Oh boy, man, I love this person, okay? I wish I could marry them. This person is awesome, all right? Awesome. So philanthropy is what I'm seeing here. This is a person that cares for the poor. They help the poor financially. They don't like to see people suffer. They don't like to see people go through pain. So they're going to give money, resources to make sure that is not the case. They are the emperors, okay? This is an emperor. This is a king. This is a person that sits in their throne and gives orders. And the order is always just and it's always precise. They don't make a mistake. They know, they're diligent. They understand hard work. At the very least, they're going to reward hard work. They're going to reward it they are able to see the people that are of true value, and they're able to say, okay, you're of true value, you can give, then I'm going to go ahead and give you 10 times more than you're able to produce, because I know that you have much more in you to give. So definitely this emperor feeling, this person that comes in and says, I'm going to invest in you. Why? Because you're marvelous. So I'm going to invest in you. I'm going to invest in your business, inspiring people. Definitely, it's this is their value system. Very powerful, very wonderful person, philanthropist. Now, let's talk about when will you meet. Interesting. When will you meet? Now, for this, I am going to throw more tarot. When will you meet? When will you meet? When will you meet? How will you meet? When will you meet? Okay. All right. This is a union that's destined to happen. So I get this feeling that whoever's watching this is worried about, oh my God, I need to be in the right place at the right time. Oh my goodness, I have to do this. No, this is something that has been divinely orchestrated. You guys are going to meet, and how it's going to happen from what I see here is movement. I see movement. You're going to meet this person in one of their travels, and I get the feeling that they're going to come to you. They are going to see you. They're going to see your beauty. They're going to fall in love with you and your fire. They're going to see you in movement. I get the feeling that the person watching this is you're being represented by this Princess of Wands, so you're being represented by a woman, but if you're a man, then of course, it resonates. So I get the feeling that they're going to see this fire in you, and they're going to say, wow, I want that fire. They're going to be drawn to you. They're going to see something exotic about you and say, I have not seen that in anyone, and I want more of that. So they're going to come to you. You're going to be a little perplexed. You're going to be like, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Is this the right person? So there's going to be this understanding of, I don't know. And I think it's because they're just traveling, right? They're just having a fun time. They're enjoying. They're looking at the flowers. They're just looking at all the beauty. And you're working. You're working. You're putting out fires. You're taking care of business. You're hustling, right? And you're not right. You're not going to be in a state where you're going to want to meet someone, right? You're not going to be like, okay, I want to meet this person. No, you are working. You are hustling, right? And they're going to come and they're going to be like, hey, want to go out on a date or something? Maybe, I don't know, you can show me around. I haven't really been here that much, and then you're going to be like, dude, I'm working. I mean, come on. I'm working. Don't bother me. It's weird. So, it could be that they just don't know your custom, and you're immediately going to think this guy's creepy, or they're trying to be sleazy. Perhaps you're going to feel that. There you go. Now, let's talk about when this is going to happen. And for this, I'm going to roll dice. Now, this dice has up to 11. If we roll 11, I will roll again because it could mean that there's more time. Each number, it's 1 month. So, let's go ahead and roll this dice. When? Ooh, 6 months. You are going to meet this person is in 6 months. It could very well be because of everything that's going on in the world. There's travel restrictions. So this person is probably like, okay, I'm staying home, not going out. I can't go out. It's impossible. So, 6 months seems appropriate. Hopefully there's a vaccine. Hopefully everything gets underway and we're able to come out of this craziness soon. But 6 months seems right because that's when the economy is going to start shifting, and there's going to be a different energy, and people are going to want to travel more and experience more because they've been cooped up. So definitely I feel that in 6 months there'll be more travel, and more than likely that is when this person is going to travel and make their way to you. That's what I see here. Now, let's talk about horoscopes. Now, I have this idea for the horoscopes, just like the appearance. So I made these cards, and I'm going to, since there's so many people watching this, I'm going to throw 3 cards, and let's go ahead and try and find out their horoscope signs. That's the first one. This is the second one, and this is the third one. Okay. All right. So we have Aries, Libra, Leo. All right. That's some very fiery energies here. Not bad. I like this. All right. So that is all I see. Please subscribe, seekers. I will be creating new content for you very soon. Now, if you like any of these tarot decks that you see here, if you like just any of these oracle cards, there is an Amazon affiliate link at the bottom of the page that will provide me with a small commission at no cost to you. It just helps me be able to buy these tools that are necessary to grow the channel, to expand. Please give me a like. That helps a lot. And finally, if you're interested in your own personal reading, then please check the description below once again for the website link, which is tarotmagician.org. Thank you, seekers. Thank you for all the love that you've given me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, and bye-bye.